Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of the Turok playthrough. We are going to just jump on into level 3. I'm really excited because this is actually my favourite Turok level. When me and my friends were playing this as kids, we would basically just run through the first level to get the keys required to get into level 3 and just spend hours just like running around in this level. You can pretty much do that because it's such a big map and there's lots to explore, lots of little hidden things. I pretty well know my way around it now, so I'm not gonna spend hours in here. I'm gonna try and make the video a little bit shorter. One cool thing I'll point out is this little platform here has been extended, and the reason for that is because Night Dive wanted to be a little bit more user friendly. There's a jump you have to make just over here, and it just makes that they've kind of narrowed those little columns and you know, the removal of the fog and the controls and stuff make it much easier. That's a real pain to actually have to try and do in the old game. So let's I love you can like swim, you can kind of go underwater here. These guys are throwing grenades, and I used to love equipping the knife and just like jumping out of the water and just stabbing them and jumping back in the water. Let's see if I can get this guy. Yeah, I used to love doing that. Like, I don't know, it's something cool about jumping out of the water and killing those guys. Let's see, I'm getting some shotgun ammo here, so... Yeah, this level is called Ancient City, and there is quite a large, like, little ruined city to explore, really. And there's these kind of tribal guys with blow darts and stuff, and this stuff was just really cool when I was a kid, just... Another thing they've added is this ladder to make this jump easier to make. I think before that you just had to jump that. Okay, so let's head on up into the main, one of the biggest parts of the city, really. I just love how this is like a little grid of ancient buildings, and you can kind of explore in around. Let's see, I'll jump up onto some of these buildings here. There's like all this really unnecessary stuff you don't need to do, but you could just spend a long time doing. Let's see. There's some. Oh yeah, there's some tech armor over here, so I'll get that. It's always good to get some armor if possible. Yep. And yeah, there's more stuff to do around here, but I'm just going to head on and try and get these keys and try and get this to the end of this level. There is a boss fight at the end of this level too, and let's see if I can remember. I think I go in here first, but you can actually go in behind this little pyramid type place, and this is a save point as well up against there, but I'm not going to save it. So let's jump in the portal and go and get, I think this is the first key we have to get. Oh yeah, and there's the back of the pyramid, we're going to go there next. So yeah, and there's a boss at the end of this level as well. I think this is the first level that actually has a boss, and I could never actually beat him legitimately as a kid. I would just probably use some kind of cheats, or I guess I just lost interest whenever I got to the boss. It was like, well, I think I was more interested in the exploring element of this game and just walking around and trying to find stuff. And when it came to the actual boss, I think I just, in my head, I was like, this guy is just too hard to kill. There was quite a lot to him, so, and then probably because I was a kid too, I just like put a cheat in and beat him that way. Just put like all weapons cheat. Like maybe I wouldn't put a health cheat in, but I'd put an all weapons cheat in and just use grenade launchers and stuff, because in my head it was just like he was just too hard to kill. Okay, so we're going out the back of the pyramid now, and it feels like some more dinosaurs and stuff around here. I don't really need any health because I'm using armor here, so I think I go up around the back. And you can imagine, like, I know what way to work my way through this, but you can imagine someone who's... Oh, I think there's a backpack in here. Is it? Yeah, there's a backpack here. And I think that'll allow me to carry more ammo, but I'm not entirely sure because I already have picked up a backpack in the last level, I think. So I don't know. I'll just pick up anyway and see. Let's see. I'll pick up some more ammo. See if it goes past 100. Probably at the most you can carry is 100. And before, whenever you had the backpack, it was just 50. There is some stuff to do in there, I believe, but I'm going to press this switch first. and this switch takes us to one of the keys out the back of this area. And it's covered with more dinosaurs and stuff. It's like just full of large open areas, this game, and kind of backtracking and stuff. Some more little water bits in this part. You see, I'll do that cool little water trick again. Oh, I didn't realise that was so deep. It didn't work quite as well, but I think down here there's some health and stuff, but I'm not really low on health at the minute because I'm using the tech armor. Oh, I think his buddy just shot him there. Because friendly fire is on for the enemies. Oh, let's jump in here, and this brings us to a new place. Oh, actually, maybe I don't have to go back. So there isn't actually backtracking there. You can go and explore those little temples back there. There's like 3 temples I came across, but I don't need to because it's probably mostly items and stuff like that. And really, I'm just trying to get the keys and the chronosphere pieces to get that weapon. Because I'm trying to do this as legit as possible, and I think I need that weapon to kill the final boss. So by killing that big guy, he releases part of this lock, and of course there's another guy over here. Oh, run out of let's use some explosive rounds. I'm kind of being conscious of keeping some good ammo as well because I need it for the end boss too. Oh, where'd that beetle come from? He must have come out of this little vent right here. This area is full of beetles, and I don't know if you can hear the music well, but the pace really changes down here. It's like more creepy and stuff. And I love how the beetles can actually climb up onto this here platform. I would have thought, because I had to like make a little jump there, and I would have thought they would be stuck on the other side of that, but they seem to be able to kind of fly over there, which is pretty cool. What am I doing now? Yes, I need to go and open this door. Get me into another really large open area. So there's a door here that's locked, and there's like a release here for it. I'm actually going to run by these guys because I'm running kind of low on my good ammo, and I'll probably need to try and find some better ammo somewhere. Oh, just made it in. Yeah, that thing's timered. So the gate will just lock if you don't make it in time. Lots of dinosaurs in this part, another large open area, and lots of things to like little buildings and stuff around things to explore. But we don't have time. Yeah, these guys are tough as well. I can't use a knife trick on these guys because they've got so much more health. Let's just shotgun them. No, he's taking so much of my health. There's some tech bows here that could. Oh no, it's more health, but I can't actually pick that health up unfortunately because I've got over 100 health so far, and because I've been rocking the armor. So now we get into some serious jumps, some jumping parts, and it gets worse. Luckily the new controls are a dream, so don't need to worry too much. I loved how like how this game just feels like you're just... Oh, there's another backpack down there actually. Maybe a backpack gives you some ammo and stuff as well, but if I fall I'll maybe go over and get that, but hopefully I don't fall. But I like Turok, there's like a feeling of just... You're kind of just launched into this ancient world and you're trying your best to just like work your way out of it, and there's just all this stuff going on. There's dinosaurs, there's hunters, and they're kind of fighting each other as well, and you're left in the middle. And it's just cool that you're just kind of observing all this stuff and you're just trying to make your way out of this world. There's no little pad here, so this is like, you have to side jump that bit, and that can be tricky, especially if you're using like the old Nintendo 64 controller. And we can spy a little trap that's been set for us. Ah, damn it, I didn't make it. It's kind of hard to make that one because you're running up an incline. Let's see if I can make the next one. Yeah. You could probably just hang back there and set it off and run backwards, but I like kind of trying to jump over them. That's kind of fun. Oh shit, big guy. I need to save my explosive ammo. Whoa! And point proven there. I didn't know that would release. I was just switching through my weapons. Yeah, that's a little some little tech armor, which is handy to have. Let's see how much I can see of it. And yeah, as a kid, by the time I got to this stage, like me and my friends would be like running around trying to explore. There's like this little save point, and why not save it? I guess maybe if I fall, it could come in handy. But that would be like it would take me a couple hours just to get here. Whoa, where'd that beetle come from? Damn it, tricked me. And yeah, this was just so epic when I was a kid. So I'd come up to this part and like, oh look, there's a few jumps to make. And then you turn the corner and it's like, what? How many jumps do I have to make? This is just insane. And yeah, with a per controller, I can see why they put a save point right there. So yeah, it just gets crazy. This part really reminds me of, I watched this video, Angry Nintendo Nerd did a video on Bart Simpson movie, or a game, sorry. I think it could have been Bart versus the Mutants, I'm not sure. But there was this like jumping part in it, where the jumping just went on forever and ever, and it always just reminded me of Turok and this particular part of Turok. So, because you can actually go down, right down the whole side of this building, and pick up all these little purple things that give you more health and stuff. This portal leads to the end boss, but what I didn't actually know until I got this version of the game is that there's like vines over here. I think, I want to go back and play it, but I think this would be in fog, and I wouldn't have been able to see that because it would be covered. So I never knew that existed, and this could be interesting. I could die here, and it's a good thing that I saved it. But let's see if I can make this. Ah, damn it! I didn't make the jump. So let's try that again. I thought I could save myself some time there by just jumping right down, because it's a bit of a pain having to jump the whole way down there using the normal way, because there's guards that'll or hunters that'll kind of drop down with you. So let's see if I can make that jump this time. It's not too hard. It's just like if you hesitate at all, you don't get enough momentum, but you can overshoot the jump as well. So let's see if I can make it this time. Okay. Oh, nearly overshot it. And then there's the guy that lands. Yeah, you can't land. You have to land on the purple one, because if you don't land on it, a guy will basically drop out of the sky onto your head, and it can kind of knock you off balance. But that's fine, lasts for ages. So this is the hidden chronosphere piece that I need to get. And I've got 2 keys so far. The last key I need to get after fighting the boss. And there's a big dude up here as well. So yeah, you'll probably think like that was a really long jump to make, but there's no fall damage in Turok. Oh, there's the little chronosphere piece, and this brings us just right back to the. I could have just jumped off that vine and landed back there, but instead I'll go in and fight the boss. So I'm kind of low on ammo actually, so what I'll do, there's like, if you jump down into the water, there's like some stuff will spawn. I don't know if it like respawns, because damn, I didn't even need that. Because the good thing about this game is it will actually respawn stuff for you when you're fighting the boss. Let's see, is there anything worth having over here? Health. I don't know if it'll actually even give me this health, because oh yeah, it did. Okay. So this boss is kind of tough actually, so I'm just hoping I can actually beat him. Yeah, minigun ammo, that's really good, and there's more minigun ammo. Okay, this is going to help. It's giving me like 3 minigun spawns. I don't know if the spawns are random at the start, but they certainly do change throughout the fight. So there's like 3 forms of this boss. First is a car, like a jeep, and if you kind of if you stand still, he'll just like circle you and just use your minigun. Oh wait, he's not circling now. Whoa. It's like fighting a bull, like really charges at you, just kind of jump out of the way. Okay, so there's one blown up and the next one has spawned in. I'm gonna see, oh no, the backpacks have disappeared. I'm gonna see if I can get this backpack. Oh, another, oh wow, he's really kicking my ass here. I love how the smoke is coming from the cars. I'm not sure if that was in the original or that was added. I need to kind of do a comparison. So let's get the minigun out and finish this car off. I mean, it takes not too much ammo to kill the cars, but it's not even their final form. This is the final form here. I'm gonna have to actually fight the guy, and he's got a really good pulse rifle. Okay, let's see. Can I hit him with a Turok bow? It's actually really hard to hit because he's a smaller target than the cars were. And let's see. Oh, I got close on my face there. Okay, that did some damage. Oh, there, nice new backpack. Usually the game doesn't throw this many backpacks at me. And actually, whenever I was playing this as a kid, I hate them boomerang things he throws. When I was playing this as a kid, I didn't legitimately get the minigun. Oh, I just got killed, damn it. I wasn't even watching my health. Okay, let's see what happens here. Did I just get to respawn? And he's still... Yeah, okay, nice. So I didn't beat him in 1 life, but I have beaten him in 1 life when I was practicing for this. I think that... Whoa, yeah, he does take a lot of damage, and nice, I've got a new backpack. So there we go. He's wasted, and you actually get to have his pulse rifle, which is a really cool weapon. And really powerful. And we now have... He did a little animation. He's kind of dancing around to celebrate. And we now have his pulse rifle first. Make sure you pick that up. And I'm going to pick up some ammo. I could just jump over there and pick up the key and that ends the level, but I'm just going to kind of run around here and pick up some ammo because it's going to really help me out in the next levels, just to have start off with some ammo. And I could just circle this for as long as I want it really until I picked up as much as I want, but I think that's as much ammo as the minigun will carry. And oh yeah, I got some explosive shells. Actually that's as much of them, so that's fine. I'll pick up the key, and that's the end of this level really. So let's see what I've unlocked now. And I've got all the keys in level 3. Okay, no keys for that one. Okay, level 5's actually open. And level 4. So I could do either level now, which is... I liked how you could do that. Like, you didn't have to just do the next level. You could jump on the next one if you got all the keys. But that's pretty much it for this video. The next video will be level 4. And I'll leave a little title screen here if you want to click the next video. If you want to see level 4, then click the video on the left. I didn't get a chance to talk about it in this video, but I actually have interviewed Night Dive. I was able to send an email to the lead developer of this game I'm playing right now, and he answered lots of questions I had, and I've combined that with like a little comparison video. So I would recommend you check that out, and I'll leave a link to that video. So if you want to watch that, just click the video to the right. Another way to stay in touch is on Twitter. My username is just @JMMReview. I've also left a little Patreon button there that will take you to my Patreon page. Recently I've had a couple of new people to sign up to Patreon, and just really grateful of that, and just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that's supporting me on Patreon. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I get some new Turok videos up soon.